Alrighty then. Alrighty then, at the property. Oh man, the bugs are still out, so I got me some bug spray. Hopefully, they won't be bugging me too much now, but I guess we'll see. Alright, I gotta clean up my trailer a little bit. I brought I brought over my wood stand thing for cutting those logs into rounds. So I'll do that first, and then I do have to fix the trailer up. So I just bought. Let me show you the trailer. So what's going on with it? It's a couple of pieces have kind of rotted out. So this piece of plywood is on both sides. It's actually screwed in, so it's a bit of a pain to take it all apart. So what I've done is I've just got I got one sheet of just smaller plywood, and then I'm going to put some fence boards across just to sturdy up the spot where it's a little bit bad. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a big sheet of 4x8 plywood there sometime in the next little while. And anytime I have like a big load or anything, I'll just throw that sheet of plywood in, and just to give it a little extra reinforcement. I think that'll work fine until I have the patience to take all those screws out and cut and then I can just cut that piece of plywood and screw it back in. But I think for now that's just a simple fix, and it'll work fine. Anyway, let me get all set up and get these logs all cut up, and then I don't think I'll split them today. We'll see. If the bugs are bugging me too much, even with the spray on, I might probably just wait. It's supposed to be a little bit overcast tomorrow afternoon, or Friday. So I think tomorrow I have plans. Tomorrow I'm going into Perth to play pickleball, and then I'm going to pick up my boat. And I've got dinner plans as well, so I've got some friends coming over, so that'll be fun. And then I think Friday's supposed to be like a little bit overcast, so maybe there'll be a little bit of wind to keep the black flies down. I can do the splitting. Anyway, for now, let me get those those logs all bucked up into rounds. See you shortly. Stay tuned. Alrighty then, got my chainsaw all sharpened up and all ready to go. So I think I'll just get her started and get some of this stuff going. I'm looking forward to it. Where does that go again? All right. awesome. That was great. That sawhorse, it works so good. Man, I've cut tons of kindling with that slab wood that I buy. And I've cut some hardwood like this. Man, those last 3 logs are heavy. But it worked out perfect. So look at that. Look at all this extra wood. There's some pine in there and a little bit of hardwood. So this is going to be great. Yeah, I think I'll leave the sawhorse here just in case Ben wants to use it. I'll leave the trailer as well. I'll send him a note, and I guess I don't know if he has a rake. I'll have to go see if he has a rake. Shovel this mess up a little bit. Although it would go right in this burn barrel. He's got a little burn barrel set up here, so I guess I could just grab some of it and throw it in there, or maybe I'll just rake it up into a pile, and then he can do if he wants to burn it or not. Yeah, and he's got a big log over here. Actually, he's got one huge one and three big ones, and it looks like he's been doing some cutting and splitting already. So I think he's just been using them all, but the splitter's here now for a little while, so he can use it as much as he wants. I always thought maybe the dog might come for a visit, but he didn't. Anyway, I think that's good for today. Actually, I think I'll just leave the trailer. I'll leave the wood. No, actually, I'll do that. I'll leave the trailer. When I come back on Friday, I'll do the little trailer fix and split the wood, and then maybe I'll bring my recurve bow and do a little target shooting just to see what that looks like on video. I'm not the best shot, so I'm gonna have to use. Ben has a bigger archery target, so I'll set that up and shoot that. So that might be maybe a separate video. Anyway, we'll see how long these videos are. I like doing the fast forward mode, so I can basically fast forward stuff that, just like this, I could just fast forward that, and it could be like, instead of 10 or 12 minutes, it could be a couple minutes at the beginning when I'm talking, and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So anyway, we'll go from there. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. The chainsaw is working really good, so I'm pretty happy with that. I do have a question for the viewers. After I use my chainsaw, I put it in the truck. The bar oil just leaks out of it. Somebody told me that that's just normal for chainsaws, but there's got to be something. I just put like an old rag under it to try to absorb it as much as I can, so it doesn't make too much of a mess. But if you know, please add a comment, because I'm willing to try something. I guess I could take it in. Maybe there's like a fitting or something that needs to be adjusted. I don't know, or a seal or something. But anyway, if you know, please comment. I'd appreciate it. Anyway, see ya. Alrighty then, it's all raked up. I just put a pile here, so I'll see what Ben wants to do with that. But check this out, that's a lot of rounds. So that's going to split up nice. So I'm pretty pleased with the amount of wood that I've collected. So there's my hardwood and my good kindling, and then some punkier stuff, which would be fine for burning at the beach, at the cottage. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have, I think I have at least a face cord. So not too bad for the amount of work. Kind of worth it going out there and taking some wood that's already just kind of sitting there, so, and cleaning up a little bit as we do it. So I'll do more of that over the coming months, and should be all set for a winter. So that'd be nice. We'll get all this split and give it some time to dry, and it should be perfect come fall and winter. Anyway, just want to share that bit with you. Didn't bore you with me raking up all the sawdust from the chainsaw, but we're putting my chainsaw away, so it's all ready. So there's that's the wood. That's what I'm going to use, the plywood, and put the plywoods kind of like 4 different spots. I'll just cut that, and then I'm going to lay 2 of the fence boards on the bottom down here, and 2 across on the top here, and that'll just kind of give it a little bit of extra reinforcement. And then I'll put a sheet of 4x8 plywood on top of that when I have like big loads. So anyway, it's kind of a quick band-aid fix, but it's I don't have the energy to take that all the screws and stuff that are holding this thing together. So I don't know how many there are. There's one there. It looks like they're every foot. So there's probably 30 or more. And it almost looks like they're nails, but anyway, I'm not going to bother with that. So anyway, beautiful day. And you know what, that the off that I used with the DEET worked really good. It was the most percentage that they had at Home Hardware, so I'm pretty happy. Anyway, looking forward to coming and getting the rest of this split. And until then, see ya. Alrighty then. At the property, going to finish some more splitting of the wood. It's been raining on and off, so I didn't bring my my bow, so we'll do a target shooting next week, I think. I think next week we'll go out and explore, look for some more wood. I think I have about a face cord and a half here, but I want to see if I can't get some more hardwood, because I do have a fair amount of softwood and you know, stuff for the beach. Anyway, let's get this thing fired up and split the rest of this wood. Had the wrong setting there for a second. Just couldn't get it to go. Anyway, it's going now. All right, I'm just going to finish up, and I'll show the pile when it's done. This pile actually is a little bit wet, so that's going to have to dry a lot longer. Anyway, it'll be good in the future. Stay tuned. Alrighty then, almost done. All right. Nice pile. Anyway, that's gonna, I won't be able to burn that in the wood stove this year. It's gonna need to dry. So I might just find a nice spot for it to sit in the sun for maybe for a few weeks in August when it's really, really hot. I'll stack it somewhere at the cottage away from the other wood, and then I'll find a spot for it. I could always just put it in the back of the woodshed as well and just let it sit. You know, it'll naturally dry out over the next year and a half. So that means I gotta go back into the woods and get some more. Anyway, that'll be next week. Next week I'm gonna go searching for more wood and check out the trail, but also I want to do some target shooting with my bow. That'll be fun. I do need to fix the trailer as well, but I think I'll put that off. If I might just drop in tomorrow and do that. Depending, it's supposed to rain a little bit, but I have to go pick up my boat, so I don't have time to do that right now. So I just wanted to come split this and you know, record some of it and see how it looks. I'll just show you the pile now. It's not too bad. Let's see. We've got that's the new pile I just did right there, and then we have the other piles. So it's not too bad. It's coming along. Oops, I mean to kick it. So anyway, there's the piles in the background. Pretty happy with that so far. Anyway, see ya. Thanks for watching. See ya.